Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Clara Libine and this time we are going to be doing part 8 of Beacon Pines. As you'll remember, in the last episode we managed to escape out of Nuncreed's grasp. Well, beforehand he kind of took us down into a secret lair and we were trapped forever. But this time we've managed to escape and we are going to be heading to the treehouse to see what we can, well, to see if Rolo comes back for once. Oh, who are you? These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I agree, this is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled. Would be a shame if someone...
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Yeah, I know what your plan is, mate. I know what your plan is. We're on to you. It's only you down here. We are on to you, mate. Clipboards. Identify yourself, please. Nellie Modeville. I work here now. I am unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Doesn't put me a lot of faith in you, really, does it, when you're there working? Clipboards! Evil, evil clipboard army. Wow! You could get a wrench to the noggin sneaking up on a guy like that. Don't scare a man while he's junking, sonny. Alright, sorry mate. Just come up to talk to you. Evening, Jeff. Isn't it kinda late to be junking? I might as well ask the same thing of you. Find anything good? Ever since Perennial Harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. Well, that's generally what bins are for. I can't see you finding much use in there, but you never know. You can learn a lot by a person by looking at what they throw away. With this bunch is all shredded paper and coffee cups. They obviously don't realise that you can use like normal cups to drink your coffee in if you make it yourself rather than paper cups. Think of the environment. Well, I'd better get going. I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Yes, I didn't see nothing. You going through the trash bins. Still sleeping, I see. I can't see you winning this anytime soon, but to be honest, you're just sleeping, so I'm sure you'll be alright, mate. Oh, it's our little friend. Still licking the same lollipop, I see. Hi! Still fishing. Right, back up to see if Rolo's. Rolo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Oh dear, that was never going to work for you. Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay. He's with Mr. Nuncreed. We just don't know whether he's going to be
Luca
safe
felt
or
his
not.
eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag.
Oh, let's just
He
chill,
conceded
relax.
to its lumpy embrace.
Gran won't mind if we're missing. Oh, I say Gran. It's not Gran anymore. We found that out in the last episode, eh?
Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire.
Ooh, nice and toasty then, compared to that freezing cold that we keep going
The
to.
source.
The source?
He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember.
Oh, slowly dying. Tiny fire.
Lucas stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't it be a bit hot if you just shove a glowing ember into your pocket? Burn your trousers.
A keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. You made me proud, Buckaroo.
Oh, that's sweet.
Luca turned to face him. Dad, what is this place? A warm grin grew across his father's face. A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together. Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. That's up to you.
Yeah, making all our choices. Wonder which way this will lead us.
Without knowing why, Luca began to weep.
Oh, poor Luca. Oh, so much for a little man to take on.
Is any of this real? Are you real?
Not in this, we're dreaming, so...
Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me.
Oh, that's a good way of explaining it though.
Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. And you? The doppelganger choked back tears. I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone. Does that make sense?
That's kind of... angry at ourselves. Yeah.
Through his tears, Luca laughed. I think so.
It sorta does.
His father pulled him in for an embrace. Time to go, Buckaroo.
Yes, we need to rescue
Luca
Rolo
was startled
somehow.
from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in
A
there?
commanding voice rumbled from below. Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Oh my god, who's bombarding into our treehouse?
Chapter 5. Dangers big and small.
Ooh.
Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
I'm hoping it's Roxy. Stop right there, or I'll... Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
That isn't Rolo, is it? Surely. Stop now or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, whoa, take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. Please don't tell me that's Rolo, but like, sped up and all grown up. It's me, Rolo. Just like our mum. It's sped up the growth. Ah, that kind of makes sense. So that chemical fertilizer kind of speeds things up so much that Rolo's an adult. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rolo. Rolo's grown up. Oh my god. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Ha ha ha. Uncle. Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it really is you, prove it. Flamin' chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped.
Oh my god. Although flaming chicken coop was not caused by us, we now know fireworks. So, ha ha ha.
He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rollo.
God, you've missed so many years. You've just like shot up though.
Only bigger, older, changed.
How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. Told you. They grabbed me and dragged me away. Wait, where did they take you? Dunno. They threw a bag over my head. Why did they let you go now then? It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big. Look!
Rollo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, huh? Right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rollo has muscles. Rollo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet too. Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small? Rollo, you're kind of an adult now, so you've grown up quite a lot more than you think. It's just not specific body parts.
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo. Holy Toledo. Toledo. What a word. Hello, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green curd. Ew. Green chemicals which made you older. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sort of smashed open my cage and escaped. Well, that explains how you managed to get out there, I suppose. Although that seemed a bit easier to escape from the cage than you'd think so. Well, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Yeah, but Rollo, now you've lost 10 years of your life or whatever. However many years you've been aged. Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. So we now know what kind of chemical they've created to be able to age and, I guess, unage with the whole fertilizer, and something's obviously gone amok with the plants and all that. Which is why we got the foul harvest. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. Ah, yeah. We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger? Ha! Yeah, exactly. Rollo's an adult now. You'll be alright.
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all out. All on. Hey fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Ah, take cover. Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? this is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I didn't know where else to go. So you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend? Haha, no, this is my buddy Rolo. This is your missing friend? One and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. Chill, Rolo. Chill, Rolo. You're the one that's been missing for all these days. We got Beck, our new friend. That's fair. How did you find us? You're a silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. That didn't help, Rolo. You could have just said mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rolo. Beck said you said something bizarre happened. Yeah. The colour changing hair and the getting older, a lot bizarre is happening around here. Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rolo.
It's fine. Rolo's fine. Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rolo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay. So it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mum gave me. Try and salvage your grey hair look. Okay. Just need to play it cool and hope no one notices. Notices what? Oh, nothing. Sigh. Come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one that said that change was a good thing, right? Not that kind of change. I'm guessing you kind of trimmed it and cut it and possibly chemically dyed it, but it's a bit hard to see under that hat. That possible hat that you've got going on. I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Yeah, well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
I can't say. You never know. Not all change is bad. Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Oh my god, I so agree with that statement. He is a grade A creep. Beck. He is. Him and his weird cult of personality. Yes, the weird clipboard dudes. They're just... Ooh. You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. And it obviously causes a lot of arguments between you and her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. Yep. Yeah, we definitely established that. People are weird. We just don't know them yet. At least we made friends, Beck. Think of that. Or you will be making friends. It's always is cold. Yeah, well, we're in the mountains. You'll get used to it. It's not that kind of cold, is it? It's chemically brought on cold because of Mr. Kerr and his croonies. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Oh, that was a bit harsh, but okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But not another peep. Oh, what does it matter about our hair? Just leave it, it'll be fine.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey, but that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more...
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mum. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. The town's alright, it's just it's the William Kerr croonies and, you know, the whole fertilizer business that kind of sucks. Second, you need help because you got grounded. No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. Great. Can we get back to the story now? This next part is the important part. I have this radio upgraded with my mum, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to. Ooh, what are we gonna listen to or hear over the radio? Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr. Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch it through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering? Nellie Mildville seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. No, she doesn't know this, but no. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent! And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir. I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the end game, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, we can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. So William Kerr is obviously, definitely possibly murdering a couple of people, by the sounds of it. If she doesn't agree to completely do whatever they say, then, you know, she's out and not in a good way. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just for a bit. Oh? It's just we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline. And rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You are only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. No, that is not what we definitely do not want. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Yeah, mate. Definitely. Definitely get the murder vibe here. Like actually killing someone. Capital murder. Yes, Frodo.
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Nah, as far as we know, Kerr is the top banana at Perennial Harvest. Yeah, but he's definitely not. We know the founder's secret identity. Well, you guys don't know it, but I do. He sounded scared of this founder guy. So we have an even topper banana on the field. What the hell is my mum caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work as someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mum came to replace? Ah, no. Hopefully she doesn't end up like that, but no. She came in to replace him. Poor bloke. Or poor woman, whatever it was. That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mum out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't you just come home after work? The creep on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then. 2 days is a long day to be constantly working 24/7. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her. How are we supposed to get into there? They have like Loctite security.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Oh, what have you found, Beck? Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome map from my mum's PH orientation day. This shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. Make it any more obvious. Founder's Office. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. Oh my god, we do. That was so much easier to find than we thought. You realise what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist. Yes, we are officially going undercover and we are gonna rip this investigation apart.
The heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest.
We are officially planning our investigation to go in and rescue Beck's mum.
It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology. Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout.
Oh god, so many clipboards. How are we supposed to get past all of them? I guess with the blueprints we can try and find a way through, but surely they've got like top secret cameras and all sorts in there.
By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work.
Possibly, but wouldn't they catch on to the fact that Rolo's like massive, so they're gonna have to do something about that loose end.
The final day before the festival would be used to prepare.
Ooh. Preparation day.
They'd need to pull every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for.
Ooh. I'm liking the sound of this plan, but only if it goes really well.
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain.
Let's go do this. I see like little mini tasks and trying to get people to come over to our side.
Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse.
Everyone has their own little job.
They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
Alright, quick recap. Rolo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordelia. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me? Cordelia was my name. Uh-huh. Oh, good luck with that one, Rolo. And how do you plan to explain your
He
new...
waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
I know, he's actually the same size as Roxy now. What's she gonna think of that? Circumstance. Ah, she'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice. No, I don't think that's gonna quite work, Rolo. I definitely think she will be noticing.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
I don't blame you. I totally agree. Oh, you're so oblivious. And Beck, you're sure Alona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. How are you going to persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. And let's enlist the help of Jeff. Enlist the help of Iggy and Tish. Ooh. I have a feeling this is going to be, like, complicated. Right, so we first have to go find Jeff. He could be anywhere. He wouldn't be the last chance diner or anything, would he? No, door's closed and it's just dawn. No, he's not here either. Jeff is not here. Oh, there's Jeff. Hey, Jeff. What can I do, ya? Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean... I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids were alright. Great. So help.
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you
Looking
rascals.
into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh. We have 5 different choices. To try and convince Jeff to come and be with us on our side. So, hide, junk, shit, fight, and crooked. So, how can we convince him? Maybe hide?
Jeff's
Hide.
brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide them.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do. But you'll never hear him say I hide from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
I think we got him one then. What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gobs should cover it. Put it on my tab?
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. We have the help of Jeff now. 1 down, 2 to go. And now we have to go back and try and find Iggy and Tish, who I have absolutely no idea where they would be. Goddamn clipboards. Goddamn you clipboards. Maybe they're... Oh, get out of the way, Jeff. I'm not going to be in Nuncreed's drugstore, are they? No, can't get in there. Oh, I don't suppose you've seen them anywhere, have you? No? Let's try this way then. Oh, there's many places that we... Oh, there you go. Hey Tish, look who it is! Luca, are you here to try and tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
No, we're not here to tickle you to death again. We're listening. Come on, Iggy, redeem yourself like you did in the other one. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of... Ah, shit. Shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
Yeah, not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda... strange? Strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we... I kind of like break, because I know Iggy's gonna like breaking stuff. Or is it pull together? Pull our hostilities, at least for now. Pull? We don't pull away from nothing. Buzz off. Okay.
Luca knew they'd need Iggy and Tish to pull this off. He tried again.
Iggy, I know we've both... Malice, teacher. Malice? Wow, Tish, smart guy here with smart guy words. Thinks he's impressive enough. Scram, we ain't interested. Alright, so we definitely know the first one, which is shit.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda... hard, you know? Hard. Yeah, well, life's always hard. Get over it. We ain't interested. Alright.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
So stick with the strange.
Iggy considered the point.
What do you say we... Let's definitely go with break. I can't see it being hide, because then he'll be, we don't hide from nothing. So break. Break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things, even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break things stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
Haha. Iggy might not like us, but he does like breaking things, and he doesn't like the clipboard, so... My, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. And after this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. You do. You really do want to see the treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Yeah, Iggy and Tish are on board. Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the
A single
treehouse.
tear ran down Tish's cheek.
Oh, that's all they wanted. They just wanted to be besties and be in the treehouse. I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. Wow, Tish, that is like the most you've said all
Chapter
game.
7. Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation.
Yes, we've now got all our preparation done. We've enlisted all our people to come help us. And now we will be going to do our heist and get into Perennial Harvest headquarters. See what those clipboards are up to.
And thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of.
No, we ain't got much time. Hopefully we avoid the big freeze this time as well.
So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part.
Yes, we eventually managed to get them all on board. So I'm hoping Rolo and Beck managed to get their people on board as well. So we have the whole crew.
Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end.
Yeah. Beck did it.
And Rolo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
Ah, ideal. See, I knew it, Rolo. You were not going to get away without having to explain that one.
He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention.
Well, yeah, because everyone's going to be, oh my god, why are you massive, Rolo?
Rolo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Exactly. Rolo's has way too much of that confidence, so he should be fine.
Rolo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rolo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. Oh yeah, clipboard person looking really uncomfortable. I suppose we can leave this one off the records? Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. Sorry? What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir? Door's locked. Our harvest awaits! Rollo panicked. Rollo doesn't know what to do. And now he's stuck in the Perennial Harvest headquarters. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yup. Suck on this, Perennial Ham Fist. Oh dear, you had to come back with like a better line than that, really. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
That's it, Rollo, you can do this. I'm hoping the other two are hiding in the box. Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Exactly, go check on that noise now. Ha 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 ha. For you. That was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure. When in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. I can't believe we actually got away with that and managed to get in. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone know what to do? Yep. Deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Right. Take me with you. Beck and Rollo have that covered. Oh, I know. No one's gonna notice this massive box. So, this way for me. Oh, look, the water cooler. That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. Oh, maybe they don't want you to drink it. Super liquid. Oh. Was I supposed to go that way? Okay, well, one of these ways has got to be it, so we'll try this way first. You can do it. A whole way to know what's going on here. Oh my god, you can do it. Motivational poster. Oh wow. Try this way. Oh god. Bloop, bloop. Solomon.
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you
A
okay?
veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His His words rushed out dramatically.
This is not the person that we wanted to run into, really. No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me. Are they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? You're full of rubbish. They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rolo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Yeah, just give away the whole plan. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I gotta do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw the door that said Founder. It was just down this
Luca
way.
happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Yeah, it's this way, Nate. God, you really did speak to the wrong person. Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we're not silly. Oh, so it is. Really lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. No, it's not fortunate. No, Luca
Luca
you're
tried the
too
handle.
trusting. Not.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock
Luca
like that.
smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Ooh, what's she gonna do? Think. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it. Yeah, you would. They're blocking your view of your napping place, so yeah, you're definitely in on the plan.
She mimed a quick
Kinda.
hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Do. Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Wait, let's get inside before someone spots us. Oh. Only because you're the dodgy man.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rolo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked number 24601. Need to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Yeah, Solomon, we know you know the password. Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets.
Surely that can't be the
The
same
screen
password.
blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
We'll just use the same password as they used to get into Mr. Nuncreed's secret base, eh? How did you just guess that? We have our ways. It's this absurd password Rolo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the Founder uses such a basic password. Oh, I know, right? Out of all the passwords you could choose, you couldn't have chosen like a half-decent one. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. Well, you obviously got that wrong, mate. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rolo, I think this should do it. Bingo, bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down there? We have a friend whose mum is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca. I think we're close. The next door's marked number 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap, we've got company. Luca, must go faster. One sec, I can't think with all this
He quickly
noise.
skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, number 13806. Go, go, go! Curb these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. You did that on purpose. I am onto you. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. No, he wasn't, Luca. Why can't you see through that? Oh, clipboards are on their way. Ah, man. No water caps. Hello. Clipboards are obviously slow runners. Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost them. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Ah, Roxy and Fitz. That makes sense now. Although, how did they get in? Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. That's it. Right. Did you just punch him in the... Oh, dear. Did that little shit just kick me? Don't stand there. After them. That was a good distraction. I don't know how they managed it, but that was a good distraction. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I am having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rolo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the young chemist's lab kick. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? It's not that kind of growth spurt, is it? This was chemically done, so it's going to be a surprise to anyone. I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enameled molars, consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. Well, I think they fed you a lot of lies, so you're going to be quite surprised with the amount of information we found out. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempus Liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. Ah, okay, so that's causing them to become older or younger depending. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempus Liquamine into the product, which caused all the plants that were growing quickly, but also caused the foul harvest, which wasn't so good. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time, but it led to complications. The foul harvest, yep, exactly what I said. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. The Tempus Liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. Well, you're going to have complications if you rush things too much. So, the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yeah. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Which is now the dead body that was chucked in the bins. Harnessing Tempus Liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. A lot, but then it's also going to have its massive complications, like how many people can you feed now due to the foul harvest. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
No, I'm guessing that's a big ass no. You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them, and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. That's one way of thinking about it, yeah, really. I really am truly sorry. Nah, these clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. Yeah, look on the bright side. It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. You're not going to be getting a response to that anytime soon. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. I just... like... now. Wait, the vial! I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we've got Dr. Modwell heading your way now. Roger that, be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
Solomon's like, oh, I should just smother you right now. What's that? I know, Solomon. I'm onto you, mate. I said, I shouldn't bother you right now. Oh, yeah. Don't be silly. No bother at all. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. Searching around his office. Why isn't there some clue to... Oh, wait. There's all his family picture of him. He's obviously drank his own chemicals to make himself younger.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
All locked. Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Well, I'd say he probably is still careless, but... It looks like the founder is helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. I'm surprised you can't smell the cigarette breath. The cigarette smoke on his breath and kind of put that link together. Solomon, that he's obviously just smoked. But oh, there you go. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face.
That's because Solomon is the founder. He's just like, he knows. It's just Luca catching on.
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it. Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. Oh, God. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Yes. Hello. Before we start tossing blame around. Is it possible someone ordered a pizza? Oh, God. Really, Rolo? That's what you think is the knock at the door? No, it's not possible someone ordered a pizza. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. You can't retire partway through. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Really? You're gonna trust him? Everyone else, huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no. Hush now, child, the adults are speaking. Dr. Melville, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest, Valentine, fart, fertilizer, all connected by a single thread, yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought.
Yeah, exactly. I could have seen this coming a mile off.
Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ha! Yes, now you've got it. Tempest, Ligma, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Yes, well done. Rolo could use some of that, though. Very good, Dr. Nodeville. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
present to you the 8th wonder
Before he
of
could
the...
finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool! You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial
Exactly.
to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a
Luca
taste.
jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him! Luca, over here! Move another inch and I smash
She
it.
held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less
He
leniency.
pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will
A
be
deep
harmed.
uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat.
Oh no.
Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry. He's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
No, don't give it to him.
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance
The
review.
blood drained from Kerr's face.
Ah, you're in trouble, Kerr. Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. Don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? Ha! I said, Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. And you had him killed, so it's all your fault. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A
Oh
muffled
no!
applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Wow, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use the time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Oh, so you're just gonna leave us in here with all the controls and everything to do what we will? Well, crap. Alright, well, I'm going to leave the video here. Next time we will be finding out a way to escape, hopefully, and find out if we can actually complete this. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!